welcome back to Avec Olive, and today I have my very good friend Wambui Ndegwa.
Hi.
And we are in Marseille at the beach, as you can see. And as I promised you guys, I'll be taking you around since I love traveling, and I'll be shooting in different locations. And today I want to tag my friend Wambui. She's been, part of this idea of coming up with Avec Olive, since, you remember when I wanted to start
the ghetto.
Yeah, when I wanted to start this channel or these discussions, and she kept on pushing me, and here we are finally, and I'm featuring her as one of, the first people on my channel. So we're just going to have an open discussion on diabetes. I want to know what she knows about diabetes. We've not revised, we've not done this, so it's purely a normal discussion. So Wambui, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Wambui and I'm Olive's friend. Great friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, tumetoka mbali. For those who don't speak Swahili, means we've come from far with Olive. So yeah.
So
that dates to back.
Yeah. So when did you know that I was diabetic?
The first day I met you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. True.
Yeah. She was honest enough. She told me hi, I'm Olive and I'm diabetic. No, haikutokea.
No, I didn't say that, but one way or another, probably I had low sugars, or I just don't know. But one way or another, I usually tell people the first time we meet, even if it's not written on my face, but one way or another, I'll just say I'm diabetic.
Yeah.
So what do you know about diabetes? What's diabetes?
What's diabetes?
Yeah.
I was about to say this in mother tongue. I was about to say it in Kikuyu. Murimo wa shukari, of which it just simply translates in English to be a sugar disease. But we after doing your own research or after finding out more about diabetes, you understand it goes further deep. It's not only sugar. I don't know if you get okay, yes, there's the sugar involved, but there's sugar in the sense of insulin and
I get what you mean. It's when people say ugonjwa ya sukari,
that's what I was
it goes beyond that. Yeah, sometimes you don't even understand.
Yeah, it's not if you sit down here and eat a whole kilo of sugar, you're going to now get diabetes. No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It could be your what's that kadini called in the body, the one that sends the sugar messages, the insulin and stuff. Pancreas.
The pancreas?
So it depends on how you know your. That's it's the main cause, right? It's the main It depends on how your pancreas functions. Is it still sending the correct, sugar levels in your blood? Anyway, I mean, I know what it is because I've listened to Olive, I've listened to other people, but I can't explain. I'm not a doctor.
So basically,
but it's that.
Yeah. Basically, diabetes is caused by a malfunctioning of the pancreas. So there are so many types of diabetes. That will be a story for another day. But it's just the malfunctioning of the pancreas, which secretes insulin. And insulin's work is to regulate the amount of sugar that is taken in by the body cells. So it allows the body cells to take in the sugar. So if your pancreas is not working or is not functioning well, and you have less insulin in your body, or in some cases you have more insulin than you actually need, then you'll be diabetic in one way or another. So do you know any other diabetic person?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And what's your take of diabetes? Do you feel like it's, there's some people I meet, and when I just say that I'm diabetic, they're like, oh my god, you're going to die, or oh no, I can't believe it. And so I'm like, okay, that's this, it's a condition, it's normal, it's good.
Yeah.
So what's your take on diabetes generally?
I don't know, well, for me, being asthmatic, it's the same thing. Somebody can panic if they've ever seen somebody having an asthma attack. If you tell them, I'm asthmatic, and the same thing happens to people with diabetes. If you tell somebody, I am diabetic, or when you hear somebody is diabetic, I don't know, for me, I think diabetes is as well managed as asthma is. I don't know.
Yeah.
You'll tell us more. But I feel like for some people, they need to live a certain kind of lifestyle. Like they can't eat, like white rice. They were advised to eat whole meal foods and stuff, and so they can't eat anything that has extra sugar in it, like cakes. They can't overindulge. But I've seen other generations here who eat taka taka. She's the one who called it taka taka on her own. So yeah, so there are other people who can live their lives normally like any other person can. So I've seen the two. Let's say I've seen the two. I've seen people who can drink tea with sugar, like they either have to take it with certain sweeteners. So yeah, I've seen the two.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and answer that. I'm not a different generation, but I mean, with technology, life has become easier. I have this. I have my insulin pump, which I'll show you guys in another video, which allows me to eat such stuff. Like even ice cream. I just had ice cream. The idea is you just need to know yourself. First, you need to know your type of diabetes. Then, personally, what works good for me is counting the amount of sugar vis-a-vis the amount of insulin that I inject myself. So if I'm taking a cone of ice cream, then I know how much grams of sugar is in it, and I know how much insulin I need to do that. So basically, every sugary thing that I eat, I have to take insulin for it. If I'm not taking it to raise my sugars when I'm having like hypos. So hypos are like when my sugars are too low and I have to take something sugary. But every time I eat fries, cakes, all those things, I have to take insulin for it. So yeah, it's the same diabetes, but you just need to know like how you're going to regulate your sugars. So yeah, I mean, when I was in Kenya, I couldn't even take white rice, I couldn't take cakes, I couldn't take.
So you
white
admit there's
bread.
another generation of diabetes.
No,
Please get what I mean by
it's-
generation, because
Yeah.
imagine somebody was diagnosed with diabetes when they were, I don't know, 20,
Yeah.
but like 20 years ago or 30 years ago. Do you think today they can even eat, even if you told him or her that they can wear this, do you think they're going to really change? I
No.
don't think
Yeah,
so.
I get
That's
what
what I'm
you
telling
mean.
you.
Okay.
It's another generation.
Yeah.
Like for you, you came here and then you were told, you know what, you can live your life like any other person. Just need this and that, right?
Yeah.
And then but in Kenya, there's so many people like who either don't have access to such kind of the same level
gadgets, yeah.
of medical knowledge, medical equipment,
Yeah.
and also I don't know, but then in any case, I think it's anything that works. You need to know yourself, and it has to work out for you, right?
Yeah. And the reason why I couldn't do this in Kenya was simple. Like I didn't have an insulin pump, and I didn't have the knowledge of calculating my carbs. So when I came to France, that's the first thing I was taught. I was taught how to calculate the carbs in my food. Boiled potatoes versus one boiled potato versus one potato that is turned into fries. They don't have the same amount of carbs. So once I learned that, then I really changed my lifestyle. I started living like a normal person. However, in Kenya, you're told as a diabetic person, you're not supposed to take sugar, you're supposed to take less carbohydrates. So I just had to live like that.
No, not less carbohydrate. You're supposed to take carbohydrates, but they should be whole.
Yeah, okay.
Because you have the issue of whole or refined.
Yeah.
So like you can eat chapati, but don't eat the one with only white flour.
Yeah.
You can eat chapati with brown, like
yeah.
whole meal
Yeah.
flour. You can eat bread, but it has to be complete. It has to be whole.
But it's funny thing how when I used to eat chapatis in Kenya, my sugars used to go so high. But here in France, they don't go high anymore. But maybe also because I know like how much sugar is in one chapati.
How many chapatis do you eat here?
2.
How many were you eating in Kenya?
Same, 2 or even 1.
Okay.
But still my sugars used to be so high in Kenya. Story for another day. So thanks a lot Wambui for being like part of Avec Olive. Thanks for always motivating me to like start.
Yeah.
And for this tag. I hope we'll do this again on a different topic next time. Yeah?
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
A different topic will be crystalline.
She's
Kama
been
hamjui
harassing
crystalline
me with
nini.
this
It
water.
is the French dasani.
She's been harassing me with this water all day.
Drink water. It's 40 degrees out here. Drink water.
Yeah, true.
That's why. Crystalline, if you're looking for promotion,
You're hogging my
Tuko
video.
hapa.
Guys, bye. See you in the next video. Bye.